Good afternoon. This is Dr. McDaniel at GYN Corner. I'm a board-certified obstetrician gynecologist in Midtown Manhattan, and I'm bringing to you all things health-related for women. Thank you for joining me here at GYN Corner today. I want to apologize first off because I've been trying to do daily presentations since I first started the Facebook and the YouTube channels. And I was able to do them daily until around, from end of March, early April, until around, until around July, early July. I was doing them every day. And then after July, I started doing the post 4 to 5 times a week. And I've been doing some traveling the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to get my act together to do the post even the 5 days a week. So I think the last post I did a post on Saturday or Friday. No, I did a post on Thursday, which was Halloween. Did a post on Thursday, and I didn't do one over the weekend. So I'm posting, obviously, outside of the office today. I'm posting, and I just thought I would do a brief presentation on a question I get quite often in the office, and that question is what to do about body odor. I often get a patient who says, I don't know what's going on. I'm showering every morning. I'm showering every night. I try to do a quick wash up during the day if I'm home, or I can get into restroom with some of the feminine wipes you buy from the drugstore. And she's complaining that she still has an unpleasant odor. There's still some kind of body odor. So as I like to tell the patients, any kind of bad odor is always due to bacteria, because only bacteria can cause a bad odor. Garbage smells bad because of bacteria. Poop smells bad because of bacteria. Rotten food or dead animals smell bad because of bacteria. So only bacteria can cause a bad odor. And the question is the bad odor due to skin, so just a crotch bad odor, skin in the pubic region, the hair, or is it due to a vaginal bad odor? So that's the big fork in the road when it comes to bad odor. If it's due to the skin, to crotch odor, then that's going to be a different, source, and it's going to be a different treatment or management. So pubic hair, at the base of every hair follicle is what we call them. There are oil glands, or oil that's secreted, and there are sweat glands. So sweat glands and oil glands and the hair follicle base all have bacteria that like to latch and cling and gather around them. So anytime you have bacteria, as I said, you have bad odor. Sweat and oil, as they're secreted due to exertion or just the body trying to cool itself off, they will help to mobilize, to increase the number of bacteria and the amount of bacteria that's present. And when you increase the amount of bacteria, you're going to increase odor. So the first thing to do will be to either clip the hair, the pubic hair, as short as possible, or to shave it, and that will decrease the concentration or the amount of bacteria that's able to build up. And then the second thing to do will be to use an antibacterial soap like Dial or Lever. Even Ivory soap is pretty good. You use an antibacterial soap so that you minimize or decrease the amount of skin bacteria, because it's the skin bacteria that's the source of the odor. And then you can, if you keep the hair clean and really, really short, or clean shaven, or really, really shortly clipped, then you can use an over-the-counter antibacterial ointment, just a very, very thin film to place a thin layer over the skin area. That will help maintain the decreased bacterial concentration or amount. And then what's helpful is to wear loose-fitting clothing. So no thong underwear, no tight clothing, no layers, to wear loose-fitting clothing so that the air can circulate and keep the skin as cool and dry as possible. And if the skin stays cool and dry, then you'll be able to minimize the concentration or the growth of bacteria, because bacteria likes a warm, dank, moist environment. Lastly, what one could do is, if especially like if you have frequent stools or diarrhea, is to always keep, doesn't have to be a special feminine wipe product, but to keep a baby wipe or a moist washcloth in a sandwich bag, and every time you use the restroom, wipe your bottom area as clean as possible with the moist wipe, and then apply a thin film of antibacterial ointment like bacitracin, polysporin, neosporin, antimicrobial, antibiotic, over-the-counter ointments. So I hope that's been helpful information on the complaint of a frequent bad body odor. I'll give another presentation on if the odor is coming from the vaginal source rather than just an odor from the crotch area. So I hope that's been helpful information. This is Dr. McDaniel at GYN Corner. Please press the like button, and please press the follow button on the Facebook. Please check out the YouTube channel. It's also called GYN Corner. And press the subscribe button to follow, get a heads up on what I'm presenting, and let others know that you enjoy the information that's being presented. Please leave comments and please leave questions. I adore questions because it gives me easy content. I can just answer questions. And check out our podcast, GYN Corner. We're on all of the usual haunts for podcast. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back at the next presentation. Bye.